What's up? MLB The Show 16 edition. And minor league games for my organization. Does not look like it, so. We're gonna play a game. Alright, so let's see here. Do warm up. It's gotta be a road warm up. Is there not? Alright, so.
Sun's starting to set now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati.
Great American Ballpark.
Game 2 of the regular season between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Cincinnati Reds. Stay tuned for Reds baseball next. Raisel Iglesias is on the mound for the Reds in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, Matty, last year he had an ERA over 4. For a starting pitcher, that's a bit high. Looking to have a better year this season.
Shot toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Oh, nice hit. Nice hit.
Well, first pitch of the game, a lot of guys on the mound are thinking, all right, let's just get ahead here with the fastball. And he was having none of it at the plate. Drives this one for a solid single to start things out.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, rarely do many people get upset with his calling of the strike zone because it doesn't really seem like he favors one part of the zone more than another.
Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Steve, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, you're going to get a heavy dose of those sinking fastballs, so you got to look for the ball to get up in the zone. If you swing at anything down, you're going to be rolling over pitches, and it's hard to get a rally started if you're hitting into double plays all day.
And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Oh, wait, it's gone. Was it spinning up in the air, deciding which way to go?
So a 2-run homer down the line in right field as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Franco.
Well, it's got to be getting near the point where they need to make some alternate plans with this guy up there. Now, that's his 3rd home run in the series. I mean, what more do you need to see?
Here's big Ryan Howard now.
Number 6, Ryan Howard.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Schebler on the move. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, you can say one thing for sure. They are swinging it like they mean it. That's 3 hits already in the first inning, and this one goes for 2 bases. They're having no trouble at all seeing this guy so far.
Here's Cody Ashe. Drives it to deep right field. Back goes Bruce. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Nice.
You could see him just basically jumping at that first pitch. He pulls it into right field for a solid base hit.
What?
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis. Hot shot towards the hole. In there, a base hit.
He did say hole.
I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what? You bet he does.
Carlos Ruiz will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Boy, he is really taking a pounding out there. That is 6 hits he's given up in just this inning alone. And what are they waiting for, man? You've got to get this guy out of there.
Aaron Altair stands in with another first-inning RBI opportunity in store.
Yeah, and this has been an impressive first inning for these guys, and you know they'd love to tack one on here.
Liner toward right center. Hamilton is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And to score is the runner from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't sure they were going to send him on that ball. This was hit awfully hard, but they decided to roll the dice and take a chance to score him, and it's going to wind up paying off.
Jeremy Hellickson gets a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
Well, you know, some pitchers flat out just don't like to go up there and swing it, and I get it. Most of them can't hit at all. But, hey, this is an opportunity right here to help your own cause.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bruce giving chase, and the inning is over.
Sorry.
9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll move on. Jeremy Hellickson, the right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. EK, what do you got?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches. Makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. Red starting lineup card in this one. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, it certainly wasn't a good start. You're down by a ton after the first. So stay patient, chip away. You've got 9 innings to go.
Eugenio Suarez stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And that's almost a carbon copy of that last fastball, and he buried both of those pitches right on the inside corner.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
I know,
Joey Votto gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Squared that one up just a little late. Hellickson sets his sights. Here's the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Cincinnati. Odubel Herrera will stand in for the second time now as he'll again get the opportunity to lead off an inning.
Yeah, 9 men came to bat in that first inning, so now they get a chance to reset and start over here in the second.
And that's a base hit, so a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Boy, this is really turning into an onslaught now. I mean, you see it right there. 7 hits against him now. We're still just in the second inning. You want to at least give him a chance to work out of it, but at this point, I can't really see him turning this thing around.
Hard liner toward short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. Striding into the box, Michael Franco. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, and he jumped all over a first-pitch fastball in that at-bat and just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again.
Now third base coach Juan Samuel's going to wave him in. And the run will score all the way from first. Now a 5-0
double
lead.
RBI. RBI double,
already
actually.
we've seen some hard-hit balls in these first 2 innings. And this was not one of those high fly ball where no one can reach it kind of doubles. This thing is a rocket shot, and it's going to wind up driving in another run.
Here's big Ryan Howard now. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with
Now
him
the
in
pitching
the
coach.
second inning.
Pitching coach, yeah, that's
Once
right,
he
because
makes
he's
sure
going
he's
to
okay
pitch your ass out.
physically, he'll be saying,
Yes.
hey, look, let's put all that's just happened behind us and focus on the task at hand.
And the
Into
task
the
at
box
hand
now,
is...
Kobayashi.
What
He
is
reached on a
there?
single in his first try. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Things are not going any better for him this inning either. That's 6 runs he's given up so far, and I don't think I've seen anything that tells me he's about to turn things around.
Pulled toward right center field. After it is Hamilton. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
You want to put a big smile on the face of your starting
They're definitely pulling them now. They're like, I just got done pitching your ass out and you screw up
I
again.
got a feeling they're not done scoring runs for him yet.
Michael Lorenzen is going to come on now here in just the second inning, so he'll likely be asked to work a few innings here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scored. Now a good throw comes into the infield,
Nope,
so
not
that'll
really.
force the second runner to hold on over at third base.
Gotta like your chances when you put up 7 runs early in a ball game. They are off to a hot start, no doubt about it.
Aaron Altair stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. But this is speared by the first baseman. Jeremy Hellickson will stand in now with the bases loaded, 2 away, and a chance to really help himself out.
And at the very least, he's got to focus on getting something in play. He can really help himself out with just a simple single here.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Devin Mesoraco will move things off here with his guys down 7 in the early going. Steve Lyons, how do you come back from a deficit like that?
Well, I think slowly. I mean, yeah, ideally a 10-run inning would be great, but you've got time on your side. You don't need to try to get it all back at once. Just pack away. A couple runs here, a couple runs there. Get yourself into slam range. That's 4 runs down.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take. It's a great job of holding on.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Hellickson steps into his windup. Here's the delivery. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Ready now.
He's mad.
He'll get to
Here
take his
with it.
first cuts here.
Like, how dare you put me, make me take a nap this early?
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, you
Right
get
now,
mommy
they'd
and
be
daddy
lucky
and
to
that,
just
so
put
you
one in
gotta go
play.
good.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Hernandez over to his left, and a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out.
Batting 6th. Second.
Brandon Phillips gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the seats, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball left side. Throw on to the big fella Howard at first, and with that, the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Odubel Herrera is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Hamilton is after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Well, he's right on the fastball here. You get a look. He gets that bat head out front and just rips this ball into the alley and right. Gets the inning started with a nice leadoff double.
Fly ball out to right field. On the move is Bruce. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Michael Franco strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 8-0.
You guys.
Yeah.
Here in the first
Fuck you,
I
Cincinnati.
don't know what's gotten into these guys, but they've definitely had the bats working so far.
Ryan Howard steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cody Ashe. He singled his last time up.
Because he's ashy.
Lined hard toward right center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
I could do this all night. I meant, oh, I'm sorry, I meant all day.
I know.
I got my nights and days off mixed up.
Yeah, that happens.
Well, that's about as simple as this game can be right there.
We're both tired.
Yeah.
Into the box
Nothing
now,
like
Freddie
being parents.
Galvis. As he'll swing and hit this one hard but foul off to the left and out of play. Runners are at first and second with 1 away.
I'm getting snipped.
He pulls this
Don't
one
mind
into
us,
right.
guys.
A dive,
Ooh.
but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right
Yeah,
past
you
him.
fell, though.
Yeah, I know.
That was funny.
And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away. Carlos Ruiz steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield here would be big for these guys. It could score too.
Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Ah, I was not supposed to happen.
Short penis. That's what you're calling.
Aaron Altair stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Yeah, you know, and this could get ugly in a hurry. Or pretty, I guess, depending on which dugout you're sitting in.
And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. Howard scores. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third, so 1 run is in and the bases stay loaded with 2 away. Jeremy Hellickson stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run is scored.
You don't
And the
catch the
second
ball.
runner's
Just
going
stand
to
there.
hold
Let him
over
win.
at third, so a run scores, and they remain
Easy
loaded
game.
here with 2 away. Coming to the plate again, Odubel Herrera, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. Rips this one to first.
Isn't that dude on
But he
18,
can't bring
12?
it down.
Yeah.
Base hit. And he is in there. And the throw's going to hold that second runner over at third, so they'll just play
No, I
for
was
1
here.
here.
It's game all the
Yeah,
time.
matter of
Looking
fact,
for a fastball there? I think he
yeah,
was.
he's my
That's
outfielder.
about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez.
You
Now a
too.
ball hit sharply toward
Yeah,
third.
he is,
And that is a fair ball. This one's
He's
heading to
the
the left
second
field corner.
baseman.
1 run scores.
This is what keeps telling they should just stand there and just let you win.
That's now 13 runs they put up.
It'd be almost pointless.
That's going to make for some pretty happy folks in the clubhouse when this one's all over.
But I'm going to keep it as long as I keep it.
Standing in, Michael Franco. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Ripped down the first base line. Onto the bag with it himself is Vato, and the inning.
So now all I know is all I need to do is get a triple with Alfredo, and I hit for the cycle.
They're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And that guy right there is the beneficiary of all these early runs. He's got to be the happiest guy in the ballpark.
Or the luckiest guy in the ballpark.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Digging in, Zach Cozart, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Tap fouled at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded by Galvis. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 9th, pitcher Michael
Tucker Barnhart will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number Barnhart.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Altair over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Red. Kevius Sampson is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning.
Leading off for Philadelphia,
Ryan Howard is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he
Gone! Nice.
Nice.
A
Who is
solo
that?
shot
That's
there for
Howard.
Ryan Howard.
That's one of my favorite baseball players, Philadelphia Phillies of all
Did he
time.
retire or something?
Yeah, his last this is his last season on here.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah,
I guarantee he was
2016.
not looking to
Oh,
put
wow.
it there. This is right in the wheelhouse,
He must
and
be
he just
old,
didn't miss that one.
I think he's in his 40s.
Oh, is he
He
the late?
goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. Another base hit. How about the game he's putting together? Now 4 for 4 in this one.
His perfect night continues. He's been on base all 4 times, and he's on again here with a solid single.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. Hamilton is there, and he has it for the first out.
I got the lead, so.
I got the P.
No, I don't have to pee. I said I got the lead.
Carlos Ruiz ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
A ball hit hard to the left side, but gloved by the 3rd baseman for the out.
up next for Philadelphia.
Into the box, Aaron Altair. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that run will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
This is what you call an ambush swing
Really?
right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red.
I know it's you.
Just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle and you jump all over.
Jeremy Hellickson will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left. Billy Hamilton will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Third baseman.
Now in the box, Eugenio Suarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Though that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Hit out towards second. Hernandez is up with it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Joey Votto will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Hernandez is there. Throw on to the first baseman, Howard, and with that, the side is retired. Reds are standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far. Odubel Herrera.
Okay.
And we'll see if he can put together a
They
rare
got her
5-hit performance here.
Yep.
This is
9 Rivera's caused the death rule as accidental drowning.
Too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out.
Nice play.
Second baseman. Cesar.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Hit hard to short, but caught out there by Cozart. And very quickly here, there are 2 away now. Michael Franco strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Hit hard towards the hole. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Ryan Howard. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Oh, he got his fastball that time as this one sent into right center. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Cody Ashe stands in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
And you know how good hitting can prove contagious in an inning. Let's see if he can keep it rolling.
Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Phillies leave a couple, but they're still on cruise control. Devin Mesoraco will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
In time, and that's out number 1. Stepping in, Jay Bruce. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hellickson's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The second baseman.
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Brandon Phillips is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. To first. Fielded by Howard. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. But this one's pretty much over. Freddie Galvis makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Line towards center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start an at-bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
Now third base coach Juan Samuel's going to wave him in. In to score is the runner from first, and he will pull into third with an RBI triple. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Aaron Altair digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will make the catch out there in left center, but that should be plenty deep to do the job. And he will beat the tag from Mesoraco, safe at the plate.
Good work there to pick up that second run of the inning. He just gets the ball airborne, and it's plenty deep enough to pick up the RBI.
Jeremy Hellickson comes to the plate now, likely due to the large cushion he has to work with on the scoreboard.
Yeah, he's got that big lead and a chance to get deeper into this ball game, but he needs to make sure he stays focused because sometimes that competitive edge can dwindle on you a little bit when you think you're just cruising.
Odubel Herrera steps in with 4 hits already in this one, and look here.
Well, he's just stroking it, Matt. I was watching him earlier in batting practice, and he looked good, but I didn't know it was going to be this good.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Cozart for 1. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first. Is that Scott Schebler gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
To short. 1 away.
The shortstop, number 2.
Zach Cozart stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hellickson gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. No runs, no hits. 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Jordan Pacheco will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Pacheco.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ashe is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Reds are down.
I tell you what,
still 16.
He had to be picked on in high school with a name like that. What's that?
Disney World.
Nice. Glad to see them open.
Tony Cingrani will come on now in a mop-up role, as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Huh?
To be expected, yeah.
Yeah.
Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first pitch
Don't fall
fastball by
asleep
him.
at Walmart
He was
and
having
clothes.
none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where
That's
it came
funny.
from.
Huh?
That's funny.
I know. They fell asleep in the bathroom, babe.
High and deep to straightaway
they must have
right.
been on the
Bruce
toilet,
looking up.
and that's gone.
Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his 2nd of the game, as this lead got even wider.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His 2nd home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan Howard.
Here's big Ryan Howard now, as he'll swing at the first pitch and send one on the ground to first. And Votto will take this one to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 25.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Cody Ashe. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Drilled to the right side. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
Now batting.
Freddie Galvis steps in with 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. Cingrani pauses. First pitch on the way. This is line to left. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full
Oh
gainer
my
as well,
God.
but somehow hangs on for the second
Stole
out.
number 5 hit from me. You sucker.
Striding in once again, Carlos Ruiz. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. Billy Hamilton will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. Got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
A quick out number 1.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
Heading out towards shallow right. Altair moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The first baseman, number 19.
Joey Votto will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and get that guy something else to think about out there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Ryan Matthews will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Aaron Altair will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. Hard liner to center field. Hamilton is right there, 1 down.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Jeremy Hellickson steps in looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game.
Well, anytime you can put together a 3-hit game, you're doing something right out there, and we'll see if he can pull it off.
First delivery to him on the way. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to center. Hamilton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Center fielder.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Odubel Herrera. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Hit sharply toward the right side. Bruce is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Phillies down on just... Devin Mesoraco will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Jay Bruce will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Brandon Phillips will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. This one's flared toward left center. Galvis backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it. So he stays with it and pulls it in.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the... Great look there at nighttime in Cincinnati as we head to the 9th inning for this one. Cesar Hernandez stands into the box, 2 for 6 thus far.
Governor. Como. Remember how you say his name?
Yeah.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
Up next for Philadelphia, third baseman
Michael Franco will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Line drive to left. Schindler has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
And this could have really got this inning off to a great start, but it finds the outfielder's glove out there, and that runner's forced to retreat back to first.
From the stretch. Line to the right side. Bruce is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Well, this is a tough play for a right fielder at night because this ball's hit pretty hard. So it's going to stay in those rights the whole way out there, but he's able to hang with it and put it away.
Here's Cody Ashe as he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. And that's in there, base hit.
Well, this is just turning it into a game for the ages now. This is his 6th hit of the game. My partner, Steve, he had months where he didn't get 6 hits.
In now, Freddie Galvis. Belted high and deep into right center. Hamilton going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Carlos Ruiz will stand in now, and suddenly the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Yeah, this sort of came out of nowhere, didn't it? But when you've got a guy reeling out there like he really doesn't know what hit him, boy, it's time to put the pedal down.
There's a line drive out to left center that'll carry over the head of Cozart at short at base hit. 1 run is scored.
And that's 19 runs they've put up so far. And the way they're swinging the bats, there's no end in sight.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate. It's swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one as the blowout continues.
Oh, and well, you could probably follow the thinking on the mound right there. He's got the bases loaded now. He doesn't want to fall behind, so he's just going to try to get that first one over, get ahead in the count. And that's going to turn out to be a decision he's going to regret, because this guy is sitting on the first pitch, and he's going to turn it into a grand slam. Are you kidding me? This is getting ridiculous now. Somebody check that guy's back. He's got a 3-hit game. Come on.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Odubel Herrera. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Bruce is there, and he puts it away to stop. Zach Cozart will lead things off here in the 9th in what's been a truly forgettable ball game for this home 9, and not a very inspiring performance either.
And I guess the kicker for me is the way that these guys are responding. It's one thing to go out and get clobbered. It happens, but when you get guys going through the motions, not running out ground balls, not backing up, that's where I take issue.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. Franco has it. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Jose Peraza will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
And this is going back to the pattern he's been using here lately. Set him up inside and then get him out with pitches away.
The batter, number 6, center fielder
Billy Hamilton comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Chopped in front of home plate. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Eugenio Suarez will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
And that's swung on and missed for strike one. And there's a swing and a miss, so the Reds are down to their final strike.
The further this game goes along, you get the sense that sooner or later somebody's going to run into one of these fastballs and hit one out of here.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, just 2 hits were all they could muster off of him. He was in complete control from the start of this game, and he finished it off in style, too.
Coach just sitting there shaking his head.
Well, the coach is gonna have great sex with his wife.
Babe.
One more look at the
Really?
final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory.
Dude, keep winning, that's what's gonna happen.
Wow. See, this is what happens, guys. When you win, you get sex with your wife or your girlfriend. I don't believe that.
I don't believe
And
that.
fellas,
Don't
as
believe it,
always,
trust
a few
me.
guys we could
Married-
have chosen
married
from,
life
but
is
out of
different.
everybody, that's
Married
the
life
man who
is
stands out
douchey,
in my
especially
book.
when
He's
you have
our
to douche
top
of a
player of the
husband.
game.
You don't have
Yeah,
a douche
seemed like
husband. You have a
everything
great
he touched
husband.
turned to
Have a
gold.
great
Winds
one.
up with 5
I'm
hits
not
in the game.
that shit.
Without question, a standout performance.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Phillies win this one 23-0.
The Phillies farted this one.
Good night from Cincinnati.
Well, that was fun, you two.
Yep.
I'm gonna check something out.
I'm gonna check my Bible set.